Production.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the morning, man. What's going on, y'all? Another edition of
What is good, people? What is good?
Hit the block.
Come on now, 100%. We got Bogart Scott Free. We got my dog Crooked Commish. How your morning starting out, Crooked Commish?
Oh, not too bad. It's a little rainy over here in AZ, but you know, I can't complain about it. Gonna enjoy the weather, nice weather while it lasts, because before you know it, it'll be 115 and I'll be melting.
Come on now, them is facts. We got the same dry heat up here this way too, big bro.
Oh, listen, bro. I've been to the Z on a handful of dozens of times. That shit is way different from us when it comes to that heat. You've been there.
No,
You
well,
know that, it'll be like 116 outside, and it's dry. That dry heat. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
So the last year we did our draft in Scottsdale. It was hotter in Sacramento than it was in Scottsdale.
Oh,
so
wow.
In Scottsdale, it was about 110 to about 115 on the regular. That year in Sacramento was about 115 and a little bit high, 16, 17, 100%. Damn near the whole time we was out there, bro. No lie.
Hey, Scottsdale make them different, bro. That's where Coco from.
Hey, you know the emoji. Scottsdale make them different, baby. And this ain't the Hurricanes right here, baby.
Wow, they make them different.
They make them different. Crook, let the people know where they can find you at if this is their first time seeing you, big bro.
Yeah, no, if you're seeing me for the first time, I really do appreciate it. If you are a Chicago fan in any way, a Bears fan especially, you can find me and others like me at the Chicago Clubhouse Network, our Chicago Clubhouse podcast. You can find that on YouTube or on Facebook. We do a show live every Tuesday night. We like to collab with others. I know we're going to be having a former Bear coming on May 15th here with us. So on Thursdays they talk baseball talk.
Is it Urlacher?
Nah, not Urlacher. We were able to get his. We got his little brother on a few weeks back.
There you go.
Casey Urlacher. He was on with us, chopping it up.
Tell Casey. Listen, he owes me some money. Do me a favor. Let him know. He's been trying to curb me.
All right. No, I'll let him know that that Bogart sends his regards.
I'm not that happy about it.
Okay.
Tell Casey where's my money.
Yeah, we'll definitely try and have to find that. So hopefully,
I'll give you. And there's a finder's fee. You know what I mean? Forget about it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where you can find me. Like I said, any Chicago fans, definitely come check us out. Chicago Clubhouse Network, podcast, YouTube, or Facebook and stuff. So
yes,
100%.
Yeah, be sure to. I highly encourage y'all to check out our man Crook over there on Chicago Clubhouse Network. I'm actually fast at work on their intro. This shit slap. I'm trying to tell you.
Man, we in here cooking, man, 100%. For our main man, Slim, y'all make sure y'all go type in Boogie Vision 45 on the IG. And from a fan's perspective on YouTube, new episode just dropped. Make sure you go slide over there, go through the archives, hit some thumbs up, man, 100%. Get locked in what Big Bro got cooking on. Bogey, let the people know where they can find you at and what you got going on, Big Bro.
Man, you already know. You can find us on the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube, and you can find me at Instagram, Gen Wealth Net _ all one word. And Bogart Scott Free, anywhere that you consume your music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, things of that nature. Let's go.
Let's shout out the chat before we get into these topics. We got Big Bro Ear to the Streets in the building.
What's up, Ear?
He said, "Good morning, fellas. Hope you have a good show. You all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had a great start to your week. Let's go." Them is facts, Big Bro. Oh my
man, I love the positivity from our man, the Ear, man. Shout out to the Ear.
We got the none other Neon Peacock in the building. What's up, Big Bro? Top of the top.
Yeah, man. Happy Tuesday, man. Oh, is it Tuesday? It's Monday. I'm tripping. It is Monday. That's right. Oh shit. Let me just readjust. It's the Monday morning. The Monday morning mentality.
Come on now. We got to take
We
out
got to go out there and get it.
Oh, my mama. Peacock said, commish. I'm done with the base Simpsons designs for you and Mouth. Just adding the in-depth details. And that's where my big bro kills everybody at, is with the in-depth details. 100%. We got my big bro in the building, Minnesota Den, top of the morning.
What's up, Minnesota Den? Hey, you know it'd be dope, Peacock? Maybe if you could figure like a QR code somewhere in the design, like hidden. You know what I mean?
That'd be clever.
Then they
my
can just...
mama. Yeah, we talked about.
Man, go ahead and scan my T-shirt.
On my mama, follow, subscribe to my podcast, man. On my mama.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Eastside Springfield.
How many people in the chat or in this group or whatnot are in the league that we just started, the Kumite part of that group?
I am.
Hold on. Rule number 1 about Kumite. We don't talk about Kumite.
Oh, it's a
rule number 2.
Don't
like
talk.
Fight Club.
Talk about Kumite.
Come on, let's get it. 100%.
I don't know anything you're talking about right now.
We got big bro Derek in the building. He says, salute JD, Bogey, and Crooked from work on lunch break right now, putting in that hard work, man. And that means, half your day over with, big bro.
Yeah,
almost
man.
time to go home.
Derek, he works really hard. His boss be really riding him.
Pause.
Listen, we might not need to pause that. You know? He's a hardworking man.
Hey, Commish, do you prefer you want to wear some pants or some shorts on the graphic?
I'll do. You know what, man? These hard questions early in the morning like that.
Slacks.
Got me off.
I feel like you're a slack kind of guy.
Good California.
Let me do shorts. You know, it would make more sense for me to be in shorts since I'm in AZ. You know what I mean? Like, I'm rarely in pants. I'm more in shorts because it's so damn hot. So I think some shorts would do it. That makes the most sense.
We got Bakes in the building, top of the morning, Bakes.
What's up, Bakes?
We got Ghost Monkey in the building, top of the morning, Ghost Monkey.
Big Ghost.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, a.k.a. The Drinko.
You man, happy Cinco Domingo, man. And you know what I'm saying? Listen, I have a Bogart dumb question against somebody in the chat. If you can answer this for me. What is Cinco de Mayo? Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
It's not their Independence Day because I thought it was.
It's probably like the
drinking day.
Hey, it's the most important day of my life. I just want to wish my daughter a happy birthday, man. I love you.
Happy birthday.
You have a great day. We 100%. We kicked it yesterday. We barbecued it up. We had a good time at Graham's house. So I just want to wish my baby girl a happy 24th birthday, man. I love you. Take it easy out there. She is her father. She is her father's daughter because she's at work right now getting her chalupa. 100%.
Let's go, man. And shout out to baby girl. She all grown up. That shit crazy, right?
Come on now. 100%. Let's get a message.
And happy Parent Day too. That's I don't know if that's the thing, but we're gonna make that up. The day that the day that we become parents for the first time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my mama. The Miss Facts. Let's get into a message from our sponsor before we go ahead and kick up the topics. This show is
merch.com.
100%. Right back, y'all. Let me get my boys back on the motherfucking stage. Here we go.
think I'm tripping.
Yeah, man. We are sponsored by the neonpeacockmerch.com, man. 100%. Please go slide over to Big Bro website, enter your address, your email address, man. Get locked in, slide through the page, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna find more than one thing that you like. 100%.
Yes. Is it just my end that was tripping? Did y'all see the ad and hear it too?
Yeah, I seen it and heard it.
Okay, it's just my.
I was the one running it though. Hey,
okay.
Let us know in the chat if y'all was able to see the our commercial by Big Bro, neonpeacockmerch.com. Somebody drop a Y in the chat or an N in the chat if you didn't see it.
Yeah, it stands for what? My young niggas.
Good looking Bakes. I appreciate that, Big Bro. Oh my mama.
Shout out to Bakes.
Come on.
Okay.
Now.
What you got for us, JD? The digital newspaper.
Minnesota Den said he got it too. Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, word. Yeah, it's just my end.
Fuck StreamYard.
I be in the Matrix, you know.
StreamYard don't
pay. Feels
pay
like
us.
home.
We gotta pay StreamYard. StreamYard need to pay us 100%, bro. Oh my mama. Them is facts.
Fact, man. Where's my money at, StreamYard?
Come on now, they better run that shit, man. Oh my mama. Let's get into this first joint.
Yeah.
Fuck these cars. Your car is just a liability, bro. So let that motherfucker take it if he wanted, y'all.
With the right tool in their hand, they can steal your locked and secure vehicle without even needing your keys.
The crime rising in Milwaukee involves more than 80% of vehicles. Investigative reporter James Stratton shows you how it works and how you can protect your car.
You are riding along with a Shorewood police officer called to Capitol Drive near the Milwaukee River for something suspicious. See the light flashing in the driver's seat? Police say the thief is programming a key fob to steal that blue Infiniti. They already broke the sunroof to get to the driver's seat, and as the officer drives back by, the silver Infiniti, already rekeyed, takes off, and the officer follows. Police say the crew also stole Austin Washington's Infiniti nearby shortly before.
You feel violated, right? Somebody was in your car, going through your stuff, stole your car.
Yep, looks like he busted out the sunroof.
Police say the same thieves broke into his car, smashing the sunroof, climbing in. Video shows the brake lights turn on and the car take off. His keys still in his apartment.
I thought I was doing everything right with the information that I knew about vehicles. I had no idea about these fob reprogrammers.
Thieves use a key programmer, typically one like this from the brand Autel.
They can basically break in the window, open the door.
Itai Rahamim owns Milwaukee Automotive Locksmith, specializing in helping people who actually need new car keys. Shows us how it works.
Hook up that programmer.
Hooking the device to the onboard diagnostic port on every American car, typically used by your mechanic. In the wrong hands, they plug in the device and signal the car to start.
We can just read the data for the car. It should take a couple seconds.
Thieves either have this attached to the device and don't need a key, or program dummy keys on the fly, which is what police say they did in the Shorewood thefts.
It's that quick. It's just that quick.
Bless you. It's a cold world out here.
Yeah, I can put the car in drive and take off.
We timed it 40 seconds from the time Rahamim opened the door to when he started the car.
Gone in 40
Specific
seconds.
Cars are more vulnerable
Gone in
because
40
they start
seconds,
immediately after programming the key.
07, 09 till about 2017.
Of Honda.
Honda, Nissan, Dodge, Chrysler, Lexus, Toyota.
Ford and GM don't start right away, which makes them harder to steal. Rahamim says thieves
Shout out to all my GM lovers.
I'm
a
Get their
GM
hands on the programmers.
It's just sad that it's really come down to this, that they targeting us to be able to commit those crimes.
Milwaukee police say this type of car theft is on the rise so far this year.
I know at least of 19 reported cases.
The majority, Nissans, according to Sergeant Efrain Cornejo, stolen in this nationwide crime trend.
I'm aware of
Nissans
a couple other
Infinitis.
places that might be seeing different vehicles
Them is
being
made by the
taken.
same
You got to
company.
try and stay a step ahead of the criminals.
Washington now uses a
There's
wheel
the
lock
paper
parked
trail
in a
right
well-lit
there.
parking lot. MPD also suggests a lock over your onboard diagnostic port, located
I
under the
never
steering
seen
wheel
the
to
lock
stop the
over it.
thieves from plugging in the programmer.
I
A
never
sort of
seen that before.
lockbox. It's a
That's the
relatively
new
inexpensive
club.
tool that you
Shout
can
out to
buy
all
at an
my
auto
90s
parts store
babies. Remember
or
the
online.
club that
It's
motherfuckers used to
cat and
keep on
mouse
their
game.
car?
A cat and mouse
Yep.
game between
That's
criminals
the
and
new
car
club.
owners working to stop
Eddie
the
Barrels.
rising
That's
trend.
Infinity. That's an Infinity
And
right
we emailed
there.
Autel,
Infinities
the
and
main company
Nissans
that
made
makes
by the
those
same people.
programmers. They did not respond to our request for comment.
Now, James, you mentioned in the piece that we just watched, some cars are more vulnerable, but here in Milwaukee, criminals, well, they're targeting a certain kind.
Nissans and Infinities, for some reason, police are not exactly sure why those are stolen more than others. They say it could be hype around higher end cars. Shorewood police in the story that you just saw did catch
Give me
one
your
of the
thoughts.
suspects. He's
So,
charged with 3 misdemeanors.
First of all, according to the indigenous folks from that area, it's pronounced Milwaukee. Okay,
Talk about it.
so let's just start there. And
Green for the money, gold for the honey, mine.
you feel me? And we could definitely find a paper trail to the person, because if it's all Nissans and Infinities and they're made by the same company, and there's probably only a certain amount of them woo-wops that are administered, bruh. Like are distributed.
Programmers?
Those programmers, right? So you're gonna be able to find this, you know what I mean? Or find the programmer that got it off, or the guy that got fired and he ran off with the woo-wop, or you're gonna be able to find it. Like, so it's not gonna last too long unless it already changed hands a couple times over, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or they got broken into. What because boy, that was I forgot. Rockmean, you know what I mean? He owned that store. So this store could have got broken in, or somebody else's store got broken in, and they knew what they was looking for in order to start trapping like that.
It could have been Rockmean.
Hey, you know what would have been a kind of funny Saturday Night Live moment there is when he went to do the example, if he actually had a hammer and broke the car window to get into it.
Like, look, this is how they do it.
Back at the steering wheel.
Let me show you what I would do.
The reporter would be like, damn, that's my car, homie. Like, what the fuck?
You heard of Gone in 60 seconds? You know what? You heard of the 8-minute abs? This is the 4-minute abs right here. This ain't no Gone in 60. This is Gone in 40 seconds.
Gone in 40 seconds, bro. All off
That
the little,
motherfucker did goddamn.
all off a handheld computer that plug in straight to your car. Go ahead, Krupp.
Question, Peacock, how long is that sale going on for? Because I might have to jump on that real quick.
Go ahead and
$12
read the comment, Krupp.
$12 tees. That's no questions asked. That's the best part. A guy like me.
This is way better than our $13 t-shirt sale. Everybody right now, neonpeacockmerch.com. We got the Cinco de Mayo sale started today. I'm pretty sure it's going to last longer than today. But yes, even if it doesn't, man, we don't know. Get on it. $12 tees for your classic or your regular style t-shirts. It's a fucking good deal.
Come on now. Neonpeacockmerch.com, man. Come on.
Shout out to all the Mexicans, man. Only on Cinco de Mayo. Let's fucking go.
Shout out to my Latino and Spanish brothers, man. 100%, man. Come on now. They keep this motherfucker lit around this bitch, man.
Come on.
My mama. 100% where I'm from. They are from where we from. We from the same motherfucking spot. Oh,
come on, man.
Man. Oh, my mama, man. Oh, everything. Y'all got anything else about this shit, man?
Nah, man, it just sucks. I got a Ford, so I guess I don't have too much to worry about. That was one of the harder ones to steal. So
oh, everything.
He was like, they better not have one of my cars stolen over there.
But I mean, that's frustrating shit, you know what I mean, to have happen to you and whatnot. So
I think this has Crook written all over it. Crook's trying to throw the scent off right now.
I had nothing to do with that shit. That's a little too crooked for my ass.
Crook got a backyard full of Infinities right now.
Hey, it's a level to his crookedness, man. Oh, my mama.
Yeah, I mean, there's 7 tiers to it. You feel me?
But we always see like them Hellcats and them fucking Mopars that's hella fast. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers, because I follow channels that rebuild cars and go to the salvage auctions, and that's a lot of the shit that you see. So as the cars go on, cars has always been stolen. We seen a New Jersey Drive when I was a kid. You know what I mean? That was one of the hottest urban movies back in the day. You know what I mean? Facts, and they was just stealing them to go to the sideshow and shit, like they was going to the chop shop and shit like that. But also in these southern states that's by the border of Mexico, they also be getting stolen cars and try and get them bitches across the border too, though. Because them motherfuckers be going for 5, 7, 10 bands. Ain't stories about it. You
They
know?
boosting, bruh. They
100%
boosting.
on everything.
They bipping.
They bipping. Bipping is just taking what's inside the car. I've been bipping.
No, bipping is taking them out of the car even.
Yeah, I've been bipped before. Oh, everything. Oh, my
Bippin's GTA. Bippin has evolved to straight up GTA now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like if Bippin is like, oh, you ride a nice car, they get you at that light, get the fuck out of that car. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
There's nothing fancy about it. No high tech, nothing, none of that shit. Just a Glock with a switch, maybe. You know what I mean? Get out the thing. Yeah. You know, I wonder if Bruh steals the cars and then he puts on that song. He's smashing an Infinity in cars. That's how they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna be like, every time we jumped in the car, there was a satellite radio station tuned to In Cars, the hit song from the 80s. We have a serial car thief on our hands.
That's how they got the crew and set it off. Remember Queen Latifah, when she broke into the car, she throwing the bullshit out and it had her fingerprints on that bullshit. Oh my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, everything. Let's get it, man. We got my boy, AKA he's on fire. We got Brandon in the building. What's up, big boy?
Top of the morning, Brandon. Hey, Queen Latifah used to hit them with the strap on up. Queen Latifah was strapped up in that movie.
Come on now. Brandon said also can't hurt to use the club on the steering wheel. That's that old school shit. Can't even crane lift it. Can't even crane lift and tow it.
Right.
20% off everything. Use code ENJOY20. Code expires 5/8/25 at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right.
Wow, we got a whole month of this move up?
Not really. It's only a few days.
Oh, 5/8/25. I thought I was thinking 25 as in 5/20. Yeah, I'm fucking that up.
You got dyslexic there. Read that wrong.
I mean, listen, bro. That's that one time I took the wrong deal. I was like, I'll take it. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, I thought it said $1 million. It said 10,000. I fucked that up.
Hey, I told you, Brandon, keep this bitch lit. He says Cinco de Mayo and Margarita Monday on the same fucking day, bro. Let's get it, man.
Fucking go.
It's going down.
Shout out to the drink gods.
Oh, everything.
Just believe.
And Peacock said, can't find the $12 code just yet. Maybe it's not active yet. So just give it a second, y'all, or just refresh your page when you can. Oh, excuse me. My bad, y'all.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Neon Peacock finna make the phone call.
Come on now. Brandon said, I had to draw on someone a few weeks. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
For doing some shenanigans. Oh, my God.
Hey, Brandon don't play.
100%.
He got that fire on him, bro. He's on fire because he a hot boy, bro. Pause. He got that flu flammer on him.
Oh,
New Jersey Drive is a good ass movie. Yes, I agree with that, Ghost Monkey.
Oh yeah, that's a great. I ain't seen New Jersey Drive. That's cool.
100%. That's my teenage days, early teenage days.
They still stealing cars till this day in Jersey.
I want to say that's like 94, bro. Maybe 95.
That was like back in the day. They were using screwdrivers to get that car started.
Come on now, hop in there.
Allegedly, back in the day, we used to go, you would go to the little kiosks in the mall, and you know how you can go get a new key made. Man, you just snatch any of them motherfucking Toyota woo-wops, bro.
Allegedly.
And you don't even need to shape it. Because, you know, it's already a key, then you shape it to make a copy of the key. You just take that key, and then you get into allegedly, you get into any 1990 or before Corollas or Camrys. All you got to do is get in and jam that key into the thing. It'll start that motherfucker better than a flathead would. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then as little young mustaches, we would like, you know, because, man, beat the hell out of taking the bus. You know what I mean? Like, there'll be like 8 motherfuckers in the Camry, bro.
Wow.
We was youngins, though, so you could fit in the car like some clowns. You know what I mean?
Right.
We going to the Great America. Fuck it. Leave the car in the parking lot and take the light rail home.
Like, hey, Brandon said, Brandon was ready 100%. He said, empty parking lot with no other vehicles. Vehicle had been off for 15 minutes. Car I'd never seen before came driving straight across the lot, ignoring all lanes and spaces straight to me. 100%. That motherfucker was on his
Hey,
lap.
what you want here, bruh?
Oh, my mama.
What you want here? They drove off real quick, I'm sure.
He says, stop with the front corner of their bumper right behind my rear bumper, blocking me. So in case if I couldn't move, we couldn't know everything. Wow, punk motherfuckers. 100%.
He said, me and my, you thought I was alone. I'm 16 deep, motherfucker.
Especially if it wasn't the police. You know, sometimes the police will pull up like that, but if that ain't
that was a police move, I feel even more disrespected.
Come on now.
You trying to pull a police move on me and spook me like you them peoples? Oh,
hey,
shit.
Hey, going out on this, just make sure you pay your insurance bill. That's it. Fuck them cars. Them cars ain't shit, man. Oh, my mama. Let the motherfuckers take them cars 100%, bro.
Yeah, bro. And don't even, lease the car.
Right.
Don't
fuck
buy it.
100. Man, I'm telling you, fuck them
Don't
cars.
buy that shit. That shit ain't even going to do nothing much for your credit neither. So it'll fuck your credit up more than it will help it. So if you are, you know what I'm saying, you got the car, no whatnot, just make your payments. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Or call Crook. He got Infinities for the low right now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't forget that word.
Brandon said give it 30 seconds, then racked around and hopped out, and they pulled off, never saw him again. Oh, yeah. They knew they was fucking with the wrong person. Oh, my mama, they knew they was fucking with the wrong person. Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't want that kind of smoke either. So.
Come on now. Oh, everything.
It's like they start getting offended. Whoa, bro, why you pulling the gun out? I was just gonna take your car, man. They start acting like it's your fault. Back the fuck up, bro.
You're overreacting. Why are you overreacting to fucking
right,
guns,
100%. I just want to steal this motherfucker.
And now you over here pulling the gun out on me, bro.
Come on now.
Like, come on, Crick, get it back in the car.
Here go a lightweight baby viral story about a man who wants to have his cake and eat it too. 100%. Watch this,
women
y'all.
in 3 different counties at the same time. Tonight, those women are speaking out, facing charges for marrying 3 Florida women in 3 different counties at the same time. Tonight, those women are speaking out, saying the system that handles marriage licenses kept them in the dark.
There are no safeguards, and that I feel like that's part of where the system failed.
He took each one of us to a county over to get married in.
If the counties did talk, it would have saved me a lot of heartache, a lot of money, a lot of stress.
I-Team investigator Adam Walser breaks down how this could happen at a time when online records can be viewed with a few clicks of a mouse.
A wedding usually signifies a lifetime commitment between 2 people embarking on life's journey. But these 3 Florida women learned they were on the same journey with Henry Betsy Jr. at the same time. This is Henry's mugshot, which is the most recent and clear picture we have of him. Michelle married Henry in Hernando County in November 2022.
I met him on Match.com in early November.
How soon did you marry Henry?
It was very short. It was very soon. It was within about 3 weeks span.
Henry was still married to Brandy, who married him in Manatee County that February. Brandy asked us not to show her face to protect her job.
I met him on a dating app. The first time I'd ever got on a dating app.
She sounded like she missing teeth.
All the right things.
Slap on my still married to Tanya.
Slap on my knot. Like
court. County in November 2020. Tanya asked us to blur her face because she's a domestic violence survivor.
Meeting him on a dating site and the way he portrayed himself, he sold the perfect person when in reality he was none of those things.
I'm Mr. Betsy. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm any testimony you are giving the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, sir.
Michelle gave us cell phone videos of court hearings. Henry Betsy Jr. was arrested for felony bigamy last year after Tanya figured out she wasn't his only wife.
I just started county by county putting his name in, and that's when I came up with the marriage to Michelle and the marriage to Brandy.
She found me and she messaged me, and I had no idea that she was actually still married to him.
I'm just looking because it's so bizarre. We never get discharged.
The wives say marrying Henry was easy.
You go to the records division, you apply for a marriage license, they take your information, they take a copy of your photo ID, and we got married right there at the courthouse.
Why
No
did she knock
questions
like
asked.
that?
There was
Like with a
nothing that was
certificate?
flagged in the system for him having already 2 prior open marriage license.
I did the paperwork and got married all within 15 minutes.
In Pinellas
I
County,
learned how to
2,000
read
people
and
get
get
married
married
at
all in the same
courthouses
week.
each year. There is a 72-hour waiting period for Florida residents, but that can be waived by a judge, and there is no required wait for people from other states. Pinellas County Clerk Kim Burke says Florida makes it easy to get married because the state is a big wedding destination.
Does it surprise you that someone was able to be married to 3 different people in 3 different Florida counties at the same time?
Well, it does surprise me, but unfortunately, there's not really safeguards to find that out.
Burke says marriage applications are based on the honor system.
They swear that the information on the application is correct. And one of the things they have to show is that if they were married previously, how did the marriage end? Either was death, divorce, or annulment.
But licenses and marriage certificates aren't compared to documents in other counties when they're sent to the state.
Because if there were safeguards in place and there was cross-referencing on different counties here in the state of Florida, none of this would have ever happened.
His wives, who met Henry on Match, Tinder, and Stir, recently found his profile on another dating site while he was still legally married to them.
Looking for a beautiful woman that understands the ups and downs of life, is trustworthy and no games.
His wives say they later came to believe their marriages had more to do with money than love.
The day we got married, he was like, well, we need to make your bank account a joint bank account.
We were either divorced or about to be divorced, maybe coming into something.
If you knew that off the rip, that's what it was.
Anything that comes with, you
Oh,
know,
my Baba,
the
he was
extra
trying to
perks
run
of
up a
marrying
bag.
any single divorced woman.
So he hit the jackpot here.
He did, 100%.
Henry's financial situation appears to have taken a turn for the worst.
You have any source of income presently?
No, at the moment, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
Michelle and Tanya say they escaped their marriage and obtained domestic violence orders after Henry became abusive. Brandy says she kicked Henry out of her house after just 5 days of marriage. Henry finally filed for divorce from Tanya following his arrest and is now seeking annulment for his marriages to Michelle and Brandy.
Oh my God!
Do you
What
think
is the
there's any
price?
need to do anything
It's a
else
cold
to
world,
prevent
bruh.
this type of thing?
I just think it's too
Predatory
hard.
shit.
I mean, as much as
Yeah.
we have records and so forth, you know, people are very transient. You can get divorced in another state.
Henry's wives are hoping he'll be convicted and spend time behind bars.
It's a potential that he may just walk away
All
with
right, that's
probation.
enough of that. Okay, give me your bless you.
Thank you. Bust us off.
Yeah, man, I mean, there's, you can't ignore the red flags. I mean, when somebody that you just meet is super eager to get married really right away within, 3 months, 6 months and shit, and wants us, shared bank accounts and all that, like, you really don't know a person that well within that short amount of time. Like,
100%.
yeah, you really got to take a step back and kind of not jump into a situation like that. And like I said, ignore red flags and whatnot. That's unfortunate, man, but thankfully he got caught and whatever. Who knows? Let's see what happens to him.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see what happened to him because, bruh, they probably gonna keep us updated because I've never heard of felony bigamy before. 100%. You know what I mean? I definitely ain't heard of that. And then we just did a story on the last show where it was an old person that got scammed for 800,000, but he also was on a site looking for some companionship. And these 3 women, it said they all found bruh on one of them motherfucking dating apps. You know what I mean? 100%. And the cold thing is that's just where we at in this day and age. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is not or don't choose to go outside. Whatever their choice is not to go interact and go find the love wherever they want it, or not even just try and find love, but just go interact outside. And you know what I mean? Instead, you on this motherfucking app, and like they read off that dude bio and whatnot, and she was like, this is a complete lie. But that's what you get when you on these motherfucking apps.
Yeah, I can imagine if like a motherfucker like him was truthful on those sites, right? He's like, look, profile, I might beat you as soon as we get married. I'm also trying to do this polygamy thing low key.
I'm trying to drain your bank account.
Yeah, and it's mandatory. We're gonna join bank accounts. Come on, swipe right. You feel me?
Right.
It's like, you had beat me after marriage. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, that shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit is ridiculous, bro. And he did it within a small amount of time. You know what I mean?
But look at where he did it at.
Right. Hey, by you saying that, that's what Peacock said. Peacock said, LOL, Florida man marries 3 women at the same time, laughing my ass.
Let's go.
Oh, my mama. Then he said, bro, ruined 3 lives at the same time, bro. That
Ruined
shit.
his life 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
He hit for us. No, cycle is what? 5 hits?
I mean, what if maybe he was on to something. He was like, listen, we're gonna maybe, he was gonna try to get a collaborative effort going. You know what I mean? 1 man, 3 women. He's trying to change the game.
That's a TV show. That's a reality show. See, he's stupid. He should have
went trying to pitch it to Zeus.
That's what he should have did.
That could have been. That could have been like hidden sister wives type of shit like that.
You feel me?
Sister wives, you just didn't know it.
Secret sister wives.
He's the only one that knows, and he's filming it the whole time. He could have ran. Oh my mama.
He's like, I gotta go out of town for work for 2 days again.
My business is taking me to Tampa Bay. I must go.
I'll be right back. BRB. Oh my mama.
BRB.
This shit is a cold world out here. Man.
That motherfucker got 8 cell phones.
Right, 100%, bro. Oh my mama.
In one county he's Bill, in the next county he's William, in the other county he's Billy.
You know what I'm saying? He's little Willie. He's one-eyed Willie. There's one wife that thinks he got 2 eyes. He just pops one out. Right.
And he, like Peacock said, bro, ruined them women life. Like, you know what I mean? After so much time, you can't get it all the way off. You got to go through the whole process to go get that shit off. You know what I mean? So them women got to go take.
Because I think you have like depending on the state, it's like 2 weeks or something like that, or you have a grace period for an annulment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've heard
past that grace period. Now it's full on divorce.
Period. Them is facts. Oh my mama, he done fucked their life off.
You know what's crazy? Here's my last take on this one. They're like, and 5 days after marriage, she's trying to file for divorce or whatever it is, right? Yeah, bitch, because you married him after 3 weeks. You know what I mean?
That's what Cricket said.
That shit crazy. Oh, okay, I missed that. Shout out to Chris.
No, that's an agreement with that shit, bro. Them is facts. How can you jump into a marriage? I mean, they got TV shows Married in 90 Days, right? Of course, we just talked about that shit going, bro, he's stupid, 100%, man, on my mama. But them brides too, though, and them is beautiful women. You know what I mean? It ain't like they can't go outside and go get dressed up and be with their homegirls and somebody approached him. You know what I mean?
And so that's where he fucked up, because this is not an uncommon thing. Sister wives, right? But a motherfucker, he longs for a dime piece. If you want to do the sister wives, you might need 5 2s. You know what I mean? Not a dime piece. Maybe 2 5s, right? He was trying to, he clearly had like 3 7s, maybe 6s and a halves, right? Just didn't work out.
You add that all together, it gets to 10 though,
100%. Oh, my God. Give me
get that dime,
it's simple math.
On everything. But see, that's that thing too, though, like how both of y'all said about the women allowing to get into that situation in a certain amount of, or a certain amount of time when just meeting breath 100%. And it just shows you how motherfuckers do want compassion and being with somebody and whatnot. Because like we said the other day about the old man, like everybody is meant to be with somebody. You know what I mean? However you want to take that statement, everybody's supposed to be meant with somebody, bro. 100%. And this shit right here doubles down on that statement right there, bro. And they just happen to get taken advantage.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the worst type of predators, the ones that are preying on somebody's vulnerability because they're looking for love. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that just you know, because that love is something that people might be blinded by and be like, you know what? I love you. I'm gonna sacrifice things for you. That's what love's about. And the guy's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Sacrifice. You know what I mean? He's like a failed pimp, huh? He's like, you know what? I failed pimping. Let me try to marry multiple of them. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah, poor guy.
That was his game. That's exactly what his game plan was, bro. He was trying not to go put no work in 9 to 5. That's what he wasn't trying to do. He was trying to live off them. 100%.
For real.
Isn't that funny too? He might have enough game and charm to pull this off 3 times, right? Have 3 women fall in love with him and then jump the broom with him. That's quite the feat to pull off. And it's crazy how like people can't take that same energy and effort and put it to something that could actually like benefit them versus like, you know what I mean?
Them is isms.
Like, you know, like you could take like, hey, to plot out the illest crime, it takes a lot of thought and effort and calculation. Bro, put that to your dream. Unless that's your dream, being a criminal, you know what I mean? Put that same effort to something that you actually believe in that could benefit you. And you know, hey, I'm sorry if your dream is to be, you know, a serial XYZ fill in the blank. You know what I mean? Those things are against the law. You know what I mean? If you know, maybe find a new dream. You know, find a new passion because like there's clearly some effort and fire that somebody can put towards something. It just happened to be towards some bullshit like this. You know what I mean?
Oh my
April, what's good? What's good?
That's Ron. We got half of the Ignorant Thinker podcast in the building. Top of the morning, Ron.
What's happening, Ron?
Oh my mama. And then Bakes a Lot said, looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces.
Right.
Yeah. Turn that into a song. I like that.
I think that is a bar. I think that is a bar.
Bakes be having bars too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Let's get it. Let's get into the last topic. We talked about some weird shit in Mississippi where a guy was holding 3 bodies because he was like a mortician or one of them, you know, how they get the bodies ready to you know, go on to the, you know what I mean? So here we go right here with some miss, you know, handling of another family member, bruh. That's no longer. Let me stop. I don't want to worry.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it.
You're gonna be upset already. I'm like, ugh.
I don't want to ruin it.
One Rochester family is navigating an emotional journey after learning their sister, who officials declared dead last February, is actually alive and living in another state. Isabel Garcia spoke with one of the siblings as they continue to search for answers and change. Isabel.
Yes, good evening to you, Teresa. Shanita Hopkins tells me it was back in 2021 when the family actually filed a missing persons report for her sister, Shanice Cruz, concerned after she left 2 children behind and cut off all communication with the rest of the family. Then in April of last year, the family was informed by police their sister died on Hudson Avenue. Fast forward 6 months later, Shanita received a Facebook message from a stranger in Detroit showing a photo of Shanice taken that very morning.
It's a wild, emotional roller coaster.
Shanita Hopkins is trying to make sense of a very unusual situation. In 2021, the family issued a missing persons report for her sister, Shanice Cruz, after she had cut off all communication and seemingly disappeared. Then in April of last year, police informed the family Shanice had been found dead in an empty lot off of Hudson Avenue near Nash Street. The autopsy report showed it was an overdose with high levels of cocaine in the system, not typically what Shanice was involved with.
Reading the autopsy was traumatic. It's one thing to hear it, you know what I'm saying? But then it's another thing to actually read it. And then her name is attached to it. So we thinking this is how she died.
Shanita tells me no one was allowed to view the body because it was so badly decomposed, also prompting a swift cremation. The family held a memorial service and funeral last summer. Then in November, Shanita received a shocking message from a person she did not know from Detroit.
Her first message is, ma'am, with the picture of my sister, ma'am, I'm concerned. Your sister is not dead. She just volunteered at my event today.
And this was just a random message.
Just a random message.
Immediately attempting to
Shit,
get to the
that
bottom
just
of
gave
what was
me
going
chills,
on, Shanita
bro.
connected with the medical examiner's office
That shit
where they
gave me
assured
chills
her
right there.
dental
Watch.
records were a match. She was not convinced, and an investigation got underway.
We went the next day. They wanted my youngest sister because her and Shanice has the same mom and dad, and then they wanted her son. So both of them went and they did a DNA test. And when the results came back, they said it wasn't a match. So
This confirming it was not Shanice Cruz. The weight of all that happened continuing to cause emotional distress to the family.
we dealt with the ashes and stuff. We put them in necklaces, and we mixed my mom with this stranger. Yes.
In a statement to News 8 concerning the
Bruh.
situation,
You
the
hear
county
this
says,
shit,
quote,
man?
the Monroe County Office of the Medical Examiner uses industry standard scientific methods to identify remains of deceased individuals in a timely manner and make appropriate notifications to families. Due to restrictions on the disclosure of information contained in the records of the Office of the Medical Examiner, we are unable to comment on specific cases, end quote. The family is now seeking legal representation.
Yeah, they wanted the ashes back. He did say that, you know, we can compensate you for everything that y'all spent on the memorial, which I said in the cremation and stuff. But when my family was like, no, we need to get a lawyer.
What would you say to your sister right now?
I love her. I've been angry I'm still angry. I don't think I'm ever get over the anger, but I know how it feels. I'm sorry. I know how it feels to think that she was dead, and that I just want her to know that whatever we had going on, it doesn't even matter. Like, I love her. That's it. That's all I want her to know.
Now, since there's no communication with Shanice nor social media, the family has not been able to connect with her in Detroit, noting she may not even know they truly believed her to be dead. Although they did reach out to police with their situation, News 8 also reached out to the Detroit Police Department. The county did not address inquiries as to the identity of the remains. Reporting in the studio, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
Cold world, bro.
Crazy.
So they find a body, and then somebody, the detective or whatever that's on the case or whatever, what have you, he might have been like, Eureka, I solved it. Right? For some fucking clout to move up. And that case probably could have made his career for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck do they get it? Like, because that requires, like, why did they do DNA woo-wops in the beginning? They just said it was her, didn't even allow them to see the body.
Well, they said they matched it. They did say they matched it with dental records or something like that to say it was her.
And then, okay, so now, look, okay, then they find, oh, girl, she really alive. That's faking your death is the federal offense too.
But she didn't fake her death.
But she didn't fake her death. She was just
no, she just left. She just left her kids.
She don't want to come back.
Yeah, she just left.
So
it's almost like she cut off ties
body.
with that family, with her family.
That's what it was. And they put out a missing persons report for her. And then some months later, the police said, oh, we found her.
Yeah, she was this dead body that was so decomposed. Like they didn't do a proper
then the
DNA
dental's
test.
matched. That's crazy because dental, for the longest before DNA, was the most specific, like the most precise.
Right.
Before DNA. You know what I mean?
They did do DNA.
Later on.
Later on with her son and her sister. Oh my mom, and it came back not a match.
That's crazy.
The fact that they mixed the ashes together with the altar, like that's just like so
100%, bro.
She gotta earn in her crib of, like, you know, some other person.
Some rando.
Come on now,
rando. Fuck.
Some randos with grandma and the urn there. That's just so like that's so
and it's like,
disheartening.
you know, okay, oh girl. Remember when they're like, oh, they thought it was a cocaine overdose. So then they're already like trying to make sense of it, like, okay, well, damn, that's what she was doing. But like clearly there is something going on because she left her children, everything. She didn't want to come back. And like, I bet you for that person, if she had, you know, if this obviously was her intentions to dip out and never be found again, when it pops up that they found this body and they think it's her, she's probably like, "Gee, cool, I'm out." You know what I mean? Because at first I'm like, does she have something to do with it? You know what I mean? Because that's pretty intricate to find a body or get someone in ODM and then let that body decompose and come back and put dental in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or kill that person and then put some like a tooth in there, like here, you know what? Here's my tooth. You know what I mean? Like all the teeth, but one was a match.
And they didn't even tell us who that other person was because they're going to be liable. They said that the family said that the county offered them a refund on the memorial service and the cremation fees. You know what I mean? And we don't even know who that other person is. What about their family? You know what I mean? They got to miss a report out for their family. And the cold thing is, it like you said, Bogey, it was about tooting some or going skiing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this person that, you know, might have went skiing too far or went up too far of a hill, please forgive me. May they rest in peace and condolences to their family. But like, fuck, bro, you know what I mean? For them to do that and be gone for a long time and not found, you know what I mean? They family too, though. You know, what are, you know, how they feel and stuff. You know, I mean, this shit fucked up. Dog.
And it is, one more thing I want to add, it is unfortunate too, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the disenfranchised, they're going to write these things off for the disenfranchised real quick. You know what I mean? Oh, we found a body. They all decompose the same. Yeah, you know, give it to them. You know what I mean? Like, that is the craziest part to me.
And they pushed the cremation because of
and they wouldn't let them see the body. What's the first thing you do? You have someone identify the body next to kin, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was so decomposed. So then what do they do? You take DNA then.
This shit crazy.
You do it right there. Oh, the dental's matched. Okay. Then that person who said the dental's match, you gotta investigate that person or whoever did the autopsies because somebody got paid. And those people, they do regular jobs. Those are the ones that are gonna get to singing like a stoop pigeon. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that are gonna be like, listen, I was just doing what I was told to do. Who told you to do that? Such and such. Like, they're gonna find out. Like, this gonna open a can of worms. We might see a part 2 or 3 of this.
No, you already know, big bro. We got facts. That
Follow
shit
the
is
money.
Oh, my mama. Facts.
Yeah.
Bake said, nah, she paid someone to say it. Was her to start a new life. There's more to this story. I bet 100%. Bro. Look,
so, I mean, and maybe she had a life insurance policy. And she was like, you know, this money will help my kids, and I'm gone. You know what I mean? You know, who knows?
Right.
But I will say, if she did have a life insurance policy and that money was already paid out, they're gonna come back and recoup that shit. If they find that. Matter of fact, that company, that whatever life insurance company is, they're gonna have PIs. They're gonna find that. Oh, they're gonna find old girl in Detroit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this shit.
Like, if there was a policy.
And also this story shows the power of social media because a rando tapped in with her. Man, your sister right here, dog.
Remember the jogger that got murked?
Oh yeah, it's power of social media. TikTok, 100%. Man,
that person that murked that jogger was caught talking shit on to somebody at a restaurant. And remember, a fast food joint. That motherfucker just decided to pull the phone out.
Man, we seen
recording this ornery man. Who later on went on to murder someone that day.
A couple of days after on my mama.
Yeah, yeah. That's what that was.
Facts. We got our bad week. We got our main man Cam in the building. Top of it, Cam.
Top of the morning, Cam.
Cam said he just finished his last final for the year. It's time to kick them feet up. Congratulations on your motherfucking grind, big bro.
100%. Get high scores. Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Give me your last thoughts on this one right here, y'all.
Go ahead, Craig.
Not gonna lie, I already forgot about it.
Girl, the fake missing person, fake body.
It's just a wild story. Definitely a wild story. It looked like shortcuts were definitely taken. The fact that they didn't do the proper DNA stuff and they followed with the dental, but like the Bake-A-Lot said, there definitely may be more to the story to it, you know, as they further investigate. And it sounded like the girl ran away from her family, didn't want to be from her family, and didn't want to be found for a reason and shit. So
Right.
so who knows? Hopefully we get more info as the weeks go on. But
yeah, and like, who is that person, right? That sent the picture. Like, they're gonna be able to track that shit.
It was a coworker.
It was on Facebook or something. So they, so it was probably, I don't think that the person that sent the message want to be hidden. You know what I mean? They was trying to throw her a oop.
I think she was just confused, the person that sent the message, because you see this story about this person being dead, and they're like, "What the hell? This is my coworker, or she works for me." Like,
he's like, "What the hell? I'm fucking her."
Or that.
Hey, you know what though? This is like a real life episode. It's like an episode on a fucking crime show or on a fucking CSI or some shit like that. You know what I mean? On everything. But like how y'all said, it was some corners being cut short, and that ain't nothing but that city or that county doing that shit. 100%, bro. You know what I mean? We trying to get, like on the first 48, you know what I mean? I've been watching First 48 ever since it was since the beginning. I ain't watched that shit in time, but when it was in Miami, they got the board of all the John Does and all the everything that somebody has passed away. Man, they seen that, like Bogey said, as an opportunity to erase one of them names, and bro, they faulty for that shit, bro. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, people are, for monetary gain, for self preservation, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Some people just think they could connect the dots and then use the disenfranchised as just a sweeping under the rug, and like, you know what I mean? Because like, listen, let it be a little blonde chick, you know what I'm saying? That not even a little blonde chick, like a grown blonde woman, bro, a white woman, and then, the same shit happened, but they would have got to the bottom of that shit really fast.
Facts. Oh my mama.
You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate too, because when I call it the white coat theory. This is some bogeyisms right here. The white lab coat theory. So JD, you could tell me something that I gotta do, and I'll be like, okay, that's cool. But then if you was wearing a white lab coat, I'd be like, yeah, I have to do that. You know what I mean? Because you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if a motherfucker can tell you some shit that you need to do, but then you hear it from the doctor, you're like, okay, I gotta do it. You know what I mean? The doctor told me. Imagine they're like, that's her. Where are you gonna tell the coroners and the specialists and all this shit? You know what I mean? You're gonna be like, all right, that's her. Fuck.
You miss facts.
For real? Damn. Yeah, sign this. You know what I mean? All right, next of kin. You know what I mean?
Because he's trying to make all.
It's cold.
On everything. Let's go ahead and close the show out with that. I got you. Go ahead and read it though, Crooked. Let's close it out with Cam's question.
This dude in my league wants neighbors because he's trying to make an all Bayou team. What should I be asking price? What should be the asking price? Answer this whenever y'all get a chance. No rush.
So Nabbers.
Now's the time.
I start by telling the motherfucker, first of all, mad leverage here. One, he wants to build the all Bayou team. Yeah, that sounds like a cool plan. But guess what? Nabbers is not for sale. You start there.
100%.
Then now you could set up for the king's ransom. Listen,
what I need to know,
and if you want to do this all Bayou team, it's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? And then if you are willing to do this, because I'm going to advise against this. Yeah, I think it's actually a high-level troll move to not allow him to have the all Bayou team. Fuck your life.
100%. Because the only other because does he got Chase? Are you allowing him to have Chase as well with this, or does he have Chase? Does man fuck him? 100%. That's it, and that's all. Cam, don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my
but
not only that though. The advice kind of changes for me depending on, like, is this a dynasty league? Is this just a keeper league? Is this just a one redraft league? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on what kind of league it is going to be the.
I think Nabbers is on the no trade list for me.
Yeah, because he might have Joe Burrow throwing 40 TDs this year. You got fucking Chase and Jettis and Nabbers if that's what he's trying to. Man, fuck all that.
That's a hell of a dream. I want to build that
he
team.
Got BTJ, man, no, it's not going. And look.
Oh, here we go. You tell him like this. You tell him, oh, she's just trying to build an all Bayou team. I was trying to do that same shit too, bro. That's why I have Nabbers.
Oh, my mama. Facts.
What would you want for Chase?
Hey, Cam said that he said he laughing his ass off on a high level troll team.
Yeah, you could, because like he'll the whole time you'll be going to war against him, and he's just thinking this whole time I'm supposed to have the all Bayou team.
He said he got Chase. He don't got
Justin Jefferson then.
Oh, my mama.
Damn, that's cold. And tell your league this is the APB. No one trade him anyone from LSU.
I want to know how many guys
Don't
he's
let
already
him do
got.
it.
Hey, Bakes, you got to tap in with Minnesota Den. Tap in with Minnesota Den on that one, big bro.
Which one's the first one?
The
the Kumite.
got filled.
That's what. Okay, see, I think this is what happened too, because we had hella people on the list and we were shooting it out, and I think it all got filled up immediately. So then I think he DM Bakes, he definitely DM Bakes the link. And it's all the Gen Wealth League, still the same thing. So we got another one that we're gonna fill up, Bakes. So sit tight, because when I looked at the also that last spot, also we had it was in high demand actually.
Oh my
You know what I mean? So we got the mouth. He took the last spot in this one, so it got filled up. You know what I mean? So we got another one. This will be the final. We got one more after this one. It'll be the final startup for the year. And it's so far to me and Bakes in there.
So
and
Cam's been giving us some info about.
Oh yeah, King D, Kidda, and Johnny Mittens too. So we already are like almost halfway. So it's happening.
Oh, everything. Cam said he's still he trying to still build it, but Cam has Nabbers and Jettis on everything.
Oh, it's not happening. Tell him you want to do that now. You know what? I'm already halfway.
Yeah,
let the people know where they can find you at, Bogey.
Shit, man, you already know Gen Wealth Net on YouTube, Gen Wealth Net _ all one word on Instagram, Bogart Scott Free on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere you consume your music.
Talk to him, Crip.
You can find us, you can find me and others like me, Chicago fans, at the Chicago Clubhouse Network on YouTube or on Facebook. Tomorrow night is our main show where we're talking all Bears football, and then you'll catch my fantasy show, mainly going to be on Wednesday once the season kicks off, but throughout the week, I'm kind of doing it sparingly here and there. So you may catch me on a random week. You may catch Bogard and JD on the show with me as well. So look out for that. And then if you're baseball fanatics, because of course, baseball is currently going on. Thursday night at the Clubhouse is the baseball show. They talk Sox and Cubs. So like I said, any Chicago fans out there, go ahead and check us out. Chicago Clubhouse Network. Like and subscribe. Thank
100%.
you. And I'll kick it over to the man up top.
Come on now. Hey, for our main man, Slim, 100% Boogie Vision 45 on IG, man. From a fan's perspective on YouTube, man, go ahead and slide over there and get locked in for the Chicago Clubhouse, for the Stay Tuned Live, for the Ignorant Thinkers podcast, for all my motherfucking Gen Wealth bros, man, the Heart to Start crew, man. We gone, man. We appreciate y'all for pulling up on us, spending a little bit of time out your day, man. We gonna be back tomorrow with your game up. 100%, man. We gone, y'all, in a minute.
Peace.
Hey.
You have now access to Complicated Production.